Guys, welcome back to Von Kettle Kitchen. So I am home at a normal time compared to the last 3 weeks for work, and this pressure cooker is going to be amazing. I am going to make a corn and chili chowder. I was watching the Pioneer Woman the other day, just caught a glimpse of it, and it looked delicious, so I really wanted to try it. So let's get that started. Set this to the brown and saute setting. We're going to start it. It's heating up. I'm going to throw a half a stick of butter inside of the pressure cooker. All right, so the butter is already starting to melt as it's heating. I have 4 slices of bacon and 1 red onion diced up. Just going to throw that in there, because as the pan heats, it will render that fat out in the bacon. Make sure when you're using your Instant Pot or pressure cooker, it is a non-stick surface. So use a wooden or rubber utensil. Right, so I'm going to let that start to cook down. You just want to cook the bacon and the onions down until the onions are translucent and the butter is all going to be nice and melted. So this is going to take a few minutes. All right, so now that the onions are translucent, I'm going to add in 2 4.5-ounce cans of diced chilies. You don't drain them or anything. I have 3 cloves of garlic that I grated up, and I also have 2 tablespoons of chopped pickled jalapenos that I've done. To get any onion or garlic smell off your fingers, just rub it against your stainless steel. Wow, drawing a blank. Anything stainless steel, really, but your faucet. I apologize. Right, so I'm going to add in 2.5 cups of corn. This is corn that I have done myself. Just put it in a package and I froze it. Give that a stir. Let me grab my oregano. Do about a half palmful, which is a half a tablespoon. Dried oregano. Oh, this smells so good. Yummy. So, I have 3 cups of stock. I would say use chicken stock, or you can use vegetable. This is just a blend of stock that I've made and canned myself. I also have a tablespoon of the pickled jalapeno juice in there to give it a little punch. I have about 1/3 of the stock left in this. Give this a good stir first. All right, put that aside. So as that's heating up the broth, we are going to make a slurry with the other stock. So 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and this will help thicken the chowder. I just use a fork. You can use a little mini whisk if you want to. Just want to whisk it because you want to make sure there's no clumps or anything. And it is going to go in. I'm going to keep this cup because I'm going to need it in a little bit. Give this a nice stir again. I'm going to pop the lid on, close it, shut the steam valve. I shut it off and turned it back on because we are going to be starting up something else. So we're going to do soup. Adjust the time for 5 minutes. Pressure is on high. So we're going to start that. So it's going to heat. Once this is done, we'll finish the chowder. So the pressure cooker has beeped. I'm going to shut it off. Take your spoon and really the steam. My cabinet's getting a facial right now. So, while that's going, I have this fun little cheese. It's Mexican and it's creamy milk. 2 cups. I also have 1.5 cups of heavy cream. This could take a couple minutes, so I'm not going to make you guys wait. When this opens, when this is done, we'll open it. I'm going to taste it for salt and pepper. All right, so the little knob has dropped. I'm going to open it. And make sure you always open away from you because there's always going to be excess steam. So give it a nice little stir first. So I'm actually going to taste that. So the reason I don't put salt and pepper in before is because there's bacon in there. So I'm gonna do a couple pinches of salt. Do a nice fat pinch of black pepper. Stir that in. Let me bring you in so you can see that how it thickened. So this actually is quite thick with the cornstarch. So I'm going to add in the 1.5 cups of heavy cream. You don't have to add the cream if you don't want to. So I know in some corn chowders, if you do it, it's just clear broth. Some are white. So let me put you back to the side so I can add the cheese. I'm gonna add 2 cups of cheese. You can use whatever you want. You can use pepper jack, Monterey Jack, cheddar. I'm just using a creamy milk Mexican 4 cheese just because I am using chiles. I have this on the keep warm cycle so I can get all the cheese nice and melted. All right, looks like everything is nicely incorporated. Bring it back over. Looks pretty yummy to me. So now we're just gonna serve this guy up into a nice little bowl. And I just garnished it with a little bit of chopped green onions. Hope you guys enjoy. This only took me about 40 minutes prep and done.